Welcome to the class today, whether you're here live or catching the recording. We're in this new moon energy. It's new moon in Libra tomorrow. So we're coming into this kind of balance. Hopefully going to start to see things kind of balance a little bit more easily, become a bit more harmonious. So we're going to kind of use that energy this evening to support us. And after we've tuned in, we're just going to take a couple of minutes to kind of work with that energy, to connect to that energy, and just have a little think about where we can bring a bit more balance into our lives. So we're going to do that as our intention setting today after we've tuned in. So we're just going to bring the palms together at the heart center. Just press the thumbs gently on the sternum. We're just going to take a couple of nice deep breaths together. So we're going to inhale deeply all the way down into the bottom of the belly. And as you exhale, just allow the jaw to soften. Just allow the mouth to open and gently exhale, sighing out through the mouth. Just feeling those shoulders drop, the neck lengthen, the body start to relax. Nice deep breath in. Again, exhaling through the open mouth. Allow that stress or tension of the day to leave with the breath. One last time, nice deep breath in. And exhale. And we're going to tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, connecting us to that divine wisdom within, that knowledge, that soul wisdom that resides within each of us, and the divine wisdom of the universe, of Mother Nature, the energy of the moon, but everything that surrounds us, really deeply connecting. We're going to repeat the mantra 3 times, and we're inhaling to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a nice deep breath in. Just suspend the breath, just pause the breath here for a moment. Just connect deeply to yourself, deeply to your surroundings. And as you exhale, just gently release the hands down to rest on the knees, palms facing up. Keep the eyes soft or closed if you're comfortable to do so. We're just going to take a few moments here to connect to the new moon. So the new moon is also sometimes known as the dark moon. It provides us with the perfect moment just to go within your inner world and just reflect, to set intentions for the future moon cycle ahead. So I just want you to take a moment just to see where you're in need of balance in your life, maybe in your work, maybe with your family, and just really tuning in to what would make you feel better or more aligned, more attuned. How you can bring this balance about. Just perhaps thinking of how you can spread some more love to others or yourself in a way way that's going to support their needs or your needs. And if you don't have the answers to these questions or thoughts right now, don't worry, just sit with them. Just keep them in your mind, and you might find that it just suddenly pops into your head during our practice together. Sometimes it's hard to think on the spot, but just setting that kind of question to your own mind, to the subconscious, just helps to bring a bit of focus. So when you're ready, we're just going to turn the hands over to rest on the knees, and staying within this energy, start to wake up the body, coming into hip circles, Sufi grind. So we're inhaling forward, lifting and opening that heart center as we're thinking of ways to bring in more love to ourselves, more love to others. Exhale, rounding out that back to release. Like deep breath in as you come forward. Powerful exhale to release. Big circles. Feel any tension in that lower back start to release and let go. Maybe across the top of the shoulders, the upper back as well. Use the breath. Feel that nice release. That lovely stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just gently slowing your circle in this direction, we're going to move back in the opposite way. So still inhaling forward, lift and open. Exhale, round out, release. Nice, powerful, deep breaths. Inhaling forward, exhale back. Nice, nourishing movement, really releasing any stress, any tension, really opening up that heart, sending out love, receiving love, just making space, and gently slowing your circle. We're going to come back to center. Sit up nice and tall, nice straight spine. Gently tuck the chin and take a nice deep breath in. Pause the breath here. You can contract the root lock, so the muscles of the anus, the sex organs, the lower abdominal. So just going to send the energy up through the spine to the crown of the head. Release the lock and release the breath. Gently exhale. And bring the hands down onto the shins or top of the foot. We're going to come into a spinal flex. So again, just going at the pace that's right for you today. It can be a nice, slow, nourishing movement. But we're going to inhale forward, lifting the chest. We're moving from the pelvis. Exhale, round out that back once more. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round out to release. Keeping the chin parallel with the ground. We're not lifting and dropping the head. We want that spine, although it's flexing, to stay nice and straight. Inhale forward. Exhale back. If the body and breath want to, you can speed this up, but there's absolutely no need to. If you want to stay slow and nourishing, feel free. Just tuning into your own body and what you need today. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale to center. Sitting up nice and tall, nice straight spine, chin gently tucked. Pull that root lock, that Mula Bandha. Push the energy up through the spine, up to the crown of the head. When you need to release the breath, release the lock, gently exhale. Just release the hands. Maybe give the arms a shake, the shoulders a roll, backwards, forwards. Maybe move the head side to side. The no, nodding any yes. Just letting go of any tension in the shoulder area. Just releasing, freeing off. Just going to come into one more warm-up exercise. We're going to come into a spinal twist, so fingers in front, thumbs just gently tucked behind. The arms are parallel with the ground. We're going to inhale left, exhale round to the right. Keeping the eyes closed here to avoid becoming dizzy or feeling that kind of seasickness motion. And again, this can be slow and gentle, or you can speed up into a nice swinging motion. However is comfortable for your body, your breath today. But inhale left, exhale right always. Again, just very, very freeing for the spine. Going nice, powerful breath. And inhale, center. Suspend the breath, tuck the chin, nice straight spine, pull the root lock if you wish. Need to release the breath, release the lock, gently exhale and allow the hands to just drift down back to the knees. Just allow the hands to rest on the knees, palms facing up, and again just a minute here just to focus. Maybe just come back to those questions. Just thinking about where you're in need of some balance in life. And how you can just spread a little bit more love to yourself, to others. Just see what comes up. Come into our Kriya. So our practice today is to reach our mental richness and spiritual strength. So this is a kind of general tune-up for our body, our mind, our spirit. It says it's the easiest and fastest way to recuperate. So if you're feeling in need of a little bit of recuperation, then this is the one for you today. So for our first posture, we're going to be circulating the energy. We're going to be just really circulating to any areas of weakness. So it might be something you're aware of, or it might be something that comes up for you as we do this. We're just going to be rebalancing any areas that are in need of a little bit of extra love and attention. So this is an interesting posture, this one. We're going to sit in a comfortable seated position, so an easy pose, cross-legged if that's okay for you. And we're going to bring the fingers of the left hand all together, so they're quite tightly together. We're then going to press the tips of the fingers into the center of the palm of the right hand. Now, it doesn't actually prescribed where your hands are. So if it's more comfortable for you to be down, if you want to be in front of the heart center, I prefer it here, but there's no direction on this, so just wherever you want them to be. And we're going to push with quite a bit of pressure, and keep kind of adding that pressure, and you'll start to feel heat generate in the palm of the right hand. It's really interesting when it really starts to generate some warmth here. So as we're doing this, we're sitting up really nice and tall. We're going to stretch the spine upwards so the chin's tucked, and we're going to be pumping the navel, but with the breath held. So it can be on the inhale, it can be on the exhale, it can be on both. We're just going to pump that navel, but not with the breath. So as an example, it would be an inhale, a hold of the breath, and pumping of the navel. So just drawing it back towards the spine. And then stopping the pump and exhale. And then again, pumping that navel. So there's no amount of fixed times that you need to pump for, just as is comfortable for your own breath. You don't want to leave yourself kind of gasping for breath. So don't kind of hold there for too long if it's not feeling good for you. But also it does kind of generate that circulation. So kind of at least a few if you can. If that's really uncomfortable for you, then just long deep breathing and just keeping that connection of the fingertips into that palm there and feel that heat generate. So if you're ready, we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're just here for 2.5 minutes, so it's not a long time. So really push the tips of the fingers into the center of the palm of the right hand. Stretch that spine nice and tall and begin to breathe. Inhale. Suspend the breath, pump the navel. When you can't pump anymore, when you need to, exhale. Suspend that breath out, pump the navel. Keep that focus on the pressure of the hands, the fingertips into the palm, feel it becoming hot. Stopping the pumping, inhaling when you need to. Keep going, we're over halfway. Really feel the energy circulating to any areas of weakness. Feel it rebalancing them. Keep breathing, keep pumping that navel. Just make this your last full round of breath. So wherever you are, one more inhale, pump, exhale, pump. Completed that round, just gently drift the hands back down to the knees. Keep the eyes soft or closed. Just really feel that energy circulating, that beautiful rebalance. Feel that inner strength, returning to any areas of weakness. And just gently bring the first finger and thumb together, so we're coming into Gayam Mudra. The rest of the fingers are out nice and straight, hands just resting on the knees. This is a nice one. This is to help fight fatigue. So if you're feeling fatigued, if you need to recover from feeling fatigued, this is a good one. All we're going to do is open and close the lips here. Now we want to do it continuously and try not to break the rhythm. So try not to, the temptation is to stop and swallow or clear the mouth, but just try and keep opening and closing the lips continuously. So literally just a kind of motion. If you make a sound, don't worry, no one can hear you, you're on mute. If you don't, then that's perfectly fine too. So just sitting up nice and tall, soften or close the eyes, and just beginning to open and close the lips continuously. Doing really well. We're over halfway. I know the temptation is to lick those lips, but keep going. Really, really wonderful for just fighting that brain fog, that fatigue. Less than a minute left to go. Take a deep breath in. Just pause the breath here. Bring those lips close together. Feeling any sensations in the body, in the mind, any tingling in the lips. And just gently exhale, release the breath, relax the hands. Straight into our next posture. This is a really powerful posture to do when you're worrying. So you can do this one standing alone when you're worrying. If something's really bothering you, this one just shifts that energy right out. So we're going to bring the hands up at the heart center, the palms face down, the left hand is down, the right hand's on top. And we're going to begin to revolve the hands in circles around each other. So we're just circling. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So we're just circling them around one another in front of that heart space. Perfect, I think you've all got it. So just keep going, keep those palms facing down. We're only here a minute and a half with this one, so it's quite quick. We're clearing out anything that's blocking that heart chakra, any fears, worries, stress, anything that's bothering you. This movement is really shifting it out and letting it go. So keep the shoulders relaxed if you can. If you need to move slower, you can. Just move as you feel called. And just keep going, keep breathing. Last 30 seconds. If you want to power through to really shift, now's the time. Bring the hands to stop in front of the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Again, relax the arms down. Give them a shake if you need to. Just bring them to the knees. Keep those eyes soft or closed, and just once more tuning in with how you're feeling. How the body feels, how the mind feels. So this is an interesting posture. It took me a while to understand what this was trying to get me to do. It's really quite powerful. So we're dividing our psyche by kind of chopping up the front kind of area of the body into 5. The psyche doesn't want to be divided, so it can tend to freak out, try and regroup itself, kind of cools on the reserve energy that you've got. So we're going to really kind of shift through the space in front of the body here. It said that this will make you ageless, so it gives you all that vitality and energy. So we're going to start with the palms facing each other, about 4 inches apart in front of the navel, so quite low. We're moving both hands sharply straight up and down about 8 inches, so up, down, so as if we're kind of chopping a central column through. Then we're moving them a bit further apart, and exactly the same movement, up, down, again, so we're kind of chopping another column through, and then a bit further apart, and then up, down. So we're chopping into 5, so if you think that we've got 1 column here, another 2 here, so that's 3 in total, and then another 2 here, so 5. So 2, 2, 1 in the middle. So we're dividing into 5 parts. Then we're going to come back. So we're going to be out here, we're going to do that, back in, then into that central column. Perfect. I think you've all got that. So you got that much quicker than I did. It took me a long time to understand this. So we're going to begin just in front of that navel point, sitting up nice and tall, soften or close the eyes. We're going to be here for a few minutes, so just moving the hands sharply straight up and down, and then spreading them a little further apart, up and down, and once more, up and down. And beginning here, up and down, coming in, up and down, back in front of the navel, up and down, in front of the navel, apart. Last time. Reversing the motion. Perfect. Keep going here. Keep going, keep chopping, keep dividing. Stay with it. Don't allow your energy to be drawn. Make this your last full cycle. And when you finish, just gently relax the hands down, just to rest on the knees. Just take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Just feel that complete balance. Total energy in the body, in the mind. You might feel some tingling in the hands. Really nice, powerful movement, that one. So for the next posture, we're going to bring the left hand up to the heart center, palm facing upwards. We're going to bring the thumb and the sun finger, so the ring finger, together, so it looks like this, but palm facing upwards, or as upwards as you can. The right arm is going to come out to about 60-degree angle, palm facing up to begin with. Yeah, palm up. We're going to turn the palm down and lower the arm. Then we're going to turn the palm up and raise back up to 60. So it's turn the palm down, down, palm up, lift up. Just soften or close the eyes when you're comfortable with the movement. We're going to take 22 of these in total. We've already done 4. Your last one, and just gently relax the arms down. We're going to change over to the opposite side, so the right hand this time comes in front of the heart, ring finger, sun finger and thumb come together, palm facing up, arm is up to about 60 degrees, palm facing up. We're going to turn that palm towards the ground, arm comes down, lift it up, 1, 2, 3, keep going. Last one, and just relax relax the hands back down onto the knees, palms facing up. Just take a moment here, take a breath. We're just going to take a moment to really feel our own energy, so our bodies have that power to recuperate themselves. We're going to really connect to each cell dancing around in our body, holding and supporting the cell next door to it. So we're going to bring the hands together, so each fingertip is touching, so they're steepled, this is called, so they're all together. And just in front of the heart center, we're just going to rotate those joined fingertips. I think we did do this quite recently in a different Kriya. It's quite difficult. We want to keep the wrists steady and just circle the fingertips, and we're going to take 11 repetitions of this. So just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really feel the energy in your body. Make this your last circle. Bring the hands together. Deep breath in. And exhale. And just turn the hands into lotus pose. So this time we're bringing the base of the palms together and the sides. So the little fingers touch, the thumbs touch, but the rest of the fingers are pointing up towards the ceiling. So we're in an open lotus position here. Palms are facing up. We're going to inhale through the nose. And then I want you to exhale really powerfully through the nose so that you can feel the breath in the palms of your hands. So if the hands are in front of the heart, as you breathe out, you can feel that breath. You must feel every breath here. Make the breath really strong and powerful. Going, keep breathing, feel that breath bringing life back to the body, healing areas of the body. You're almost halfway there, so keep going. Nice, powerful, strong breaths. Breathe in, out, out. Going with the breath, keep breathing. Take a deep breath in. Suspend the breath. Powerful exhale. And relax the hands down. Well done. Just allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Feel that sensation in the arms, the hands, the tingling. rebalancing of every cell in your body, that healing, that regeneration. And we're going to come into a variation of a torso bend. So we're going to bring the hands so that they're at the chest, the heart center. Place one hand on top of the other, and the thumbs are going to point up towards the head. So the thumbs are going to kind of point up, the hands are in front of the chest. This posture and this movement is going to really release any negative feelings, any sad feelings. If you're feeling a bit low or a bit down, this posture is said to make you feel surprised that you could ever even feel sad. So it's going to switch the tendency to feel sad in the body. It actively carries the mind and the spirit with it. So it's just going to transfer any sad feelings or thoughts into that of love and joy and happiness. So we're going to alternately touch our head down to each knee. So we're going to inhale center. We're going to exhale, bending down, lowering the torso down, bringing the head to the knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the opposite knee. And just keep going in this rhythm. And just bringing up any bad feelings, any sadness, any thoughts of guilt or negative thoughts, just bring them to mind here. And as you bend down and as you lower the head to the knee, just feel them releasing, feel them letting go, feel your mind freeing from this sadness. Just once more to each knee. And inhale center. Just suspend the breath and feel that complete absence of any form of sadness. Just making space for happiness, for joy, for love to flow in. And exhale, release the hands. Well done. And we're going to come down to lying on the back. We've just got one last exercise before we come into relaxation. So we're not quite for relaxation yet, but this is actually quite a nice relaxing movement. This is going to adjust the vertebrae and give the nervous system a chance to adjust. So we're lying all the way down on the back. And we're just going to be moving the hips and the rib cage, almost in just kind of a snaking motion. So the movement's quite small. You're almost just moving the body slightly side to side. If you've got tension in the lower back or the lower spine, you might feel a little bit of popping or cracking. That's okay as long as it's not painful. It's just releasing off here. So just keeping your hands and your head on the ground. Keeping the upper body, the shoulders nice and still, just moving that rib cage, the hips up and down, just snaking the body from side to side. Perfect. Just a really nice, gentle, soft self-adjustment. Just move the hips, the rib cage in opposite directions. equal amount. So just imagining you're a snake just making your way across the field. Really nice, releasing, adjusting, resetting. Keep going, we're halfway there. We're here for quite a long time. It's quite an adjustment, an area of the body we don't often move. So we're here for 3 minutes total, but we're well over halfway. So just keep that gentle movement, that resetting of the spine, of the nervous system. Last 30 seconds here. That final release, the final adjustment. Just slowing the body to come back to center. Just take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, release. I'm going to stay on the back and just come into a nice deep relaxation. So just turn the palms over so that they're facing up. To allow the body to receive, the mind to receive. And just allow yourself to relax fully and deeply into a self-hypnotic sleep. We're going to listen to the mantra Rakhe Rakanaha. Just sink deeply, deeply into this relaxation. Just allow the body to absorb all of the benefits of this powerful Kriya. Feel yourself reaching your mental richness and spiritual strength as you completely rest here, completely relax. just slowly and deeply begin to bring your awareness back into the body. Take a nice deep breath in and a slow, gentle, relaxing exhale. Just begin to gently wiggle the fingers and the toes. Start to circle the wrists and the ankles. And changing direction. Bringing your circles to a stop and reaching the arms up onto the floor overhead. Point the toes away in the opposite direction. Take a nice deep breath in and a full body stretch from the tips of the toes to the tops of the fingers. And as you exhale, just gently release the arms back down alongside the body. Gently tucking the knees up in towards the chest and rocking from side to side to massage out the lower spine. If you'd like to take a gentle twist, just bringing your arms down onto the ground into a T. Drop the knees over to one side. Turn the head in the opposite direction. Take a breath. Enjoy the twist. When you're ready, on an inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop the knees over to the other side. Turn the head in the opposite direction. Take a breath. Enjoy the stretch. When you're ready, on an inhale, come back to center. You're going to begin to rub the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet together, activating the nervous system, the nerve endings found in the palms and the soles, and just gently relaxing them down. And either coming up over onto one side or rocking backwards and forwards along the length of the spine, just making your way back up to a comfortable seated position. We're just going to seal our practice by chanting 3 long Sat Nams together. So Sat meaning truth, Nam, name or identity. So really connecting to that deep, true self that resides within each of us. Inhaling to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Gently bowing the head down towards the ground to equalize the energy between the head and the heart. To help us stay balanced in life between our heart and our mind and our soul. Sat Nam. Really wonderful practice, everyone. Thank you so much for joining.